we're just going to keep all of our items like that there. You know, I never end up using them and I just throw them away. So I don't know why I keep them around. We've already seen a Wally. We can see one more Wally. I don't want to cut until I've really seen all the enemies. I think we'll just keep going until we see all the enemies because there's none that are that rare. I think the rarest one around here is Wally. Don't quote me on that. But I do want to show all the enemies, at least in this area. I don't know if I'll show all the enemies in the game because the game gets insanely difficult. Oh, I was going to explain stats. A lot of our stats are... Oh, God. Oh, please. Oh, no. I wanted to do a no-death run, and I knew I was going to die that first time, but this one was kind of sad. If you hit rest, it just takes you back to the title screen, so there's no chance for you to save. Unlike a lot of games, where if you die, you go back to the last save point, and you don't keep everything you had saved. Also, we don't have any PP when we die, but we have full health. Are we still only level 2? This is very upsetting. It is also very dark in here, and I need to turn the light on. Because, you know what they say about it? My dad always used to come up to me when I was playing my Nintendo 64 games in the dark on a very small TV, and he'd say, you need to turn the light on, or I'd be writing something, or drawing my comics, and he'd say, you want a pair of these? And he'd shake his glasses. This is a snake. This is the only reason you'd buy an antidote, but you could just go back to your house and heal. Now, I feel like this game would promote exploring around a lot more if you don't know what you're doing at all. If it wasn't so hard. The early game's not that hard because you're right next to a healing point. You can just grind up to get more powerful. The only reason I grind in any RPG ever, I refuse to grind unless I'm grinding up money for something. Because that gives me direct incentive. It gives me a direct goal. The song's Pollyanna, I Believe in You. And there is an actual full soundtrack that is not 8-bit. It was released only in Japan, but it was recorded all in Europe. And it has full lyrics, full vocals, and it's amazing. It is one of the weirdest things. They took an 8-bit soundtrack. They weren't satisfied with it because of the limitations the hardware put on their music, and they were passionate enough to go make it into a full album. That is amazing. Of course, I think by this time the only other video game related album I can think of, I don't even know if it was out yet. There's this weird kid sing along Donkey Kong song album where it's just songs about the arcade Donkey Kong game. Never heard it, but I've seen it on Mario Wiki multiple times. What? Okay, we've seen the Centipede, Stray Dog, Snake, Wally. There's one more. At least. There's one or two more, but I can only think of one more. Sorry if you hear my button pressing. Like I said, I am playing this on the most superior controller of all time, in my opinion, the Wii U gamepad. It has a giant screen in the middle of it and has all the buttons you could want. Sure, the GameCube controller is great, and I like how it has analog buttons, and the dog is back in here, because I didn't shut the door all the way. Okay, she's being nice and quiet at least. But so our roommate gets this dog, right, and he doesn't spend time with her, and tries to keep her locked in a kennel all day. I'm talking about Grant James. So, we're taking care of the dog, mostly. I'm sure he spends time with her sometimes, but like this morning I said, hey, do you want her in your room? Because I was watching her all morning, me and my girlfriend, and he said, yeah, 1 minute. And then he locked her up and left, and came back and still left her locked in her kennel. She can't stand being locked in the kennel, so it makes me sad. So guess what? As soon as he left, I let her out, and we've been watching her. I don't know why they do this. People, I mean. Like our dog, the big Doberman, Jake. Oh my god, do not mess with my cords. Please. Oh, I think... Is that the gamepad being done charging, or did you unplug it? I'll be right back. I also don't like having to shut a door in a dog's face. Well, I should leave it going so you can hear that song. Just kidding. That would be very boring. Oh, I forgot about the crow! In the original Japanese version, the crow is holding a cigarette. There's a lot of gruesome changes they made. We still don't have life up. Oh my god. I had the dumb orange juices. Why haven't I been using those? I even have bread. You can eat bread. It's just... Oh my god. How much does that heal? 10? That's much better than letting myself die to that Wally. Or walking around saying, ooh, I got 1 HP. When I got those, 4 orange juices? I'm not having that. That is ridiculous. No, I'm going to trust the crow doesn't get a smash attack. Okay. Please die. Ooh, they can steal your stuff, so he could have stolen anything that's not, important. So he could have stolen the bread or the orange juice. He can't steal the cash card or the great-grandfather's diary or the canary chick. There's an old rumor, apparently, that he can steal the canary chick and it screws you over, but that cannot happen in the game's code. So I don't know why people would say such a thing. Spreading mean old rumors about this perfect game. Obviously, it's not perfect, but we're waiting on one more enemy. And then I will cut away. I can ramble on about stuff, like I was talking about my birthday. I got a V-Smile for my birthday from my roommates. I still haven't played it. You guys know what a V-Smile is, right? It's a kids system from the mid-2000s. I had multiple very similar systems. Oh, no, my OJ. I used to really love Sunny D. And I didn't realize Sunny D was bad for you. My mom thinks it's good for you, but it's mostly just sugar. Sugar water and orange flavoring. I didn't learn it's not really orange juice for a very long time. That upsets me a little bit. Please don't get a smash attack. I'm taking big risks here. I want to save up my OJ because he took an OJ. Probably never going to use the bread. There is a definite really good place to use bread in the game. The most annoying dungeon of all time in history, but I'm not going to do it. Okay. I didn't end up needing that. I wasted my last OJ. But I'm about to not need it if I can eventually get life up. I hope you can't hear this through my headphones or anything. It's all the way up. I don't know, OJ, how much money do I have? This is your dad. Ooh, we got a long way to go. Good thing I'm cutting it out. I'm just using my time to talk and ramble. And I was going to stop for the rest of the time that we lived in this house, or maybe stop altogether. Because, blah, 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 what's the point? It's not making me money or anything, and I enjoy it, but is it really that worth it if... I don't know. So I was thinking about not doing it, ever Let's Playing again, but guess what? Why can't I find that enemy? It's been 41 minutes of gameplay, and I'm keeping in everything until I find that stupid enemy. My bread! My bread! Ooh, that is the last straw. I'm going to use my best attack, fight, where I beat it up with a plastic bat. Also, this game is extraordinarily violent. Way more violent than casting magic spells and doing horrible things to creatures. Niten is beating a crow with a bat, and a stray dog, and a snake, and a centipede. Centipedes. I love blurry centipede pictures. That is my favorite to fashion. Please be. Oh my god. I talked about the dog. I talked about the V-Smile for my birthday. Now that doesn't compare to... We agreed to spend the same amount of money on each other's birthdays, all three of us, me and my male roommates, not including my girlfriend, because she uses my money. Now we spent a total of $90 on Cole's birthday, and I still had to pay for the gas to go to the park on my birthday. I should have gone out to eat at Red Robin, oh my god, they have the best vegan burgers that you can get in a restaurant. My girlfriend makes really good burgers, but nothing is as nearly as good without Red Robin seasoning if we're talking about burgers. Oh. Ooh, I wonder if any of you guys were, watching this and thinking, oh, this is alright, and then I said a vegan burger, and they were like, oh. If an enemy is ready for an attack, that means they're guarding, so 50% of all damage dealt. Or 50% of what the damage would be. Oh my god, we're not going to find that enemy. So I did my practice take not even halfway through the game, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be doing this and then play it again. So my roommate made a good point of, if you have everything extra memorized, what's the fun? There's not going to be any surprises in this anyway, probably, because I have thoroughly played and explored this game several times. I have mostly a direct path. I am going to 100% it, probably in the way of opening all the gifts. So as far as I can tell, that's the only way to 100% Earthbound Beginnings. By the way, why didn't they call it Earthbound 0? When this game originally leaked, that was its fan name. With this ROM of the English version. Which, by the way, those sell for lots of money. Genuine copies of any American Earthbound game are worth a lot of money. So, have I told my Mother 3 story yet? How I bought Mother 3 for the Game Boy Advance at a convention. Or no, I bought this grab bag. I tried telling this on one of my other Let's Plays. Where we were at this convention in Memphis, right? And I bought this grab bag. This was when I was like a junior in high school or a sophomore or something. And I wasn't with my family. I was with Cole's family. He's one of my roommates, in case I haven't mentioned that. And, have I learned Life Up yet? Oh my god. Why is this game taking forever? It did not feel this long last time. But we're already getting more powerful than we were at level 2. Oh my god. Yes! Thank god. If I don't see that enemy in one more level up, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, please. No. Because that enemy has different music. So, this guy was like, yeah, you can get retro games. I was like, oh, are there any NES games in there? He said, oh, yeah, and some of them. And he picked up one and said, oh, yeah, this one definitely has them in there. Oh, God. Oh, please. Ooh. Oh, and you can see, like, part of their sprites, their art fade away. Oh, we have Life Up. Woo! Yep, there it is. Life Up Alpha. It recovers about 30 on average. What was I going to say? The grab bag thing. I keep getting distracted. We've been going for 46 minutes. I need to cut away because this is all grinding. But I'm not going to do it. Unless this turns out to be extremely boring.